of the race, and here they come into that turn now. Now Kiptanui is starting to move to the front, and Banti for the first time relinquishing that place towards the front.
Well, Kiptanui, the debutante, the former 3:37 1500 metres runner, gave up the sport for half a dozen years. And here he's looking very good indeed. He's only got a couple of metres. That's not decisive yet, but he's really showing his intent.
But he's got real confidence here, hasn't he, Pat? I mean, it looks like he's been biding his time. I think he's judged this really well so far. It's not a done deal, but his confidence is growing all the time, and must have been over this last half hour, Paula, when he's probably delighted that nobody was pushing it hard from a long way out.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you make the move here, you have to make that move with confidence and with a huge amount of strength, and you have to get it right. If you go a little bit too soon, you will overcook it, and you will pay for that here, because you can see just how quickly they are moving now. And I'd like to have a clock on the last 400 metres of this.
Well, they're really jockeying for position now. Kiptanui in second place at the moment, but he's making yet another surge. What a finish we've got here.
Well, the last 8 races have been won by Ethiopians. Indeed, Dubai's been won 13 times by Ethiopians, 7 times by Kenyans. But this is pretty much what we expected, isn't it, over this last half hour? Nobody was committing hard.
Oh, and it looks as if we've got the most decisive move so far. And it's going to be yet another Ethiopian victory.
And it's Adugna who's kicked hard around that turn, managed to get a little bit of a jump on Kiptanui, who tried to respond but wasn't able to respond. And now he probably is working very hard. A little look behind, but he can't believe how easy it's been in the end.
Well, he's another debutante. So Kiptanui and Adugna, 2 debutantes in first and second. Pat, this is astonishing. He's a 61:43 half marathon runner. He's actually nowhere near on paper the class of those men behind him.
But checking his watch just to make sure, he didn't even bother with that. There's a big clock right at the, well, yet again. He made a decisive move after Kiptanui had really gone for it. So 2 debutantes. We already had this race won by a debutante in 2012. And there he goes. Adugna crosses the line. 2:06.15, followed by Kiptanui. How about that? Well, first timers all the way here.
He's only 20 years old. That is some run. $100,000, 20 years old, 2:06.16. That is not a bad debut. Unofficially 2:06.16. And did Kiptanui nab second place? Did he hang on?
He did indeed. And we'll give you the third placer.
Abeji, I think, got third place.
So the Ethiopian win streak continues here in the 21st anniversary race of the Standard Chartered Dubai, coming home to victory in the 21st anniversary race of the Standard Chartered Dubai Marathon.
Can she just get under the 2:19 barrier? Because that is a significant barrier for her. I don't think she's going to make it.
Nevertheless, it's going to be another Ethiopian doubleheader after Adugna's maybe surprise victory in the men's race. Worknish Together, a tried and tested competitor when we were in Boston last year. She's going to go back there prior to the what we presume is participation in the Olympic Games in Tokyo in August, when the marathons are going to be run.
It's been a hard second half for her, but congratulations on the victory. 2:19.37 for Worknish Together, improving on that second place from last year.
And in fact, Shona seems to have picked up a considerable amount of time in the last kilometres, and a bit too late to really make inroads into a potential victory. Nevertheless, another Ethiopian comes in second place behind Worknish Together.
And a huge personal best, previous personal best of 2:23.32. That's, I made it about 2:20.10 for Shona, and as you said, closed substantially again in that final straight. You could just see her ready pink shoes coming into view in the top of the shot as Together was finishing, and just showed how much she had.
There's the finish area. hoping to give you a quick look. And there is the confirmation of a debut victory for Alika Adugna of Ethiopia, the 14th victory in 21 races here to 6:15. Eric Kiptanui second, another debutant who great hopes for him, and that's certainly a terrific debut, a couple of seconds back. And Abeji of Ethiopia to 6:17, again just barely a stride behind. So a fantastic blanket finish in the men's race, probably the best finish we've seen in 21 years here in the Standard Chartered Dubai Marathon. It was rather more straightforward in the women's race. We'll take a look at those results shortly. Unofficial times, incidentally, but it's not going to vary by very much. And after a victory here in her debut in 2017 and fourth and second place in the following 2 years, Worknesh Degefa of Ethiopia wins yet again. A little slower than she would have hoped for, but an Ethiopian 1, 2, 3. Kuteni Shona second, but Atu Herpa of Ethiopia again third. So again,